iPower 102.7 FM. Imunyaga Bubuya.
In your face, all over the place.
This is High Power 102.7 FM.
Pereira hit by Hammers! Oh, what a goal! One of the greats! City is still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero! I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again. So watch it, drink it in. It's a really good ball. It's Shabalala. Goal for Bafana! Goal for South Africa! Goal for Africa! Here's Hawk! D-Day! Do not scratch your eyes! You are really seeing the most extraordinary finish here! Gorge looking for the overlap. Alba inside! It's Messi!
Yes, an amazing Wednesday morning to you listeners out there. And of course, the program you're on to is Sports Diaries. And this is coming to you from no other station but iPower 102.7 FM. This is your delectable sports program. And I am your favorite sports diva. And this morning, of course, I will be taking on an eventful ride through the world of sports, beginning from the latest sports update, expert analysis, and exciting highlight in the sporting arena. So stay tuned to iPower 102.7 FM and let's get this sports party started. Yes, sir. It's Sports Diaries on iPower 102.7 FM, like I said earlier. And we're going to be doing back-to-back sports update. Yes, beginning strong from the WAFCON 2026, where we've got this on Cameroon. As Cameroon have become the first country to book their spot in the quarterfinals of the competition. In the quarterfinals of the ongoing Women African Cup of Nations, the indomitable Lioness beat Ghana 1-0 in Casablanca on Monday. Mari Ngamanga scored their third goal of the tournament as they took control of Group D. The result means Cameroon now have 6 points and they will now progress as group winners. In the other games of the group, Mali edged a 3-2 victory over Cape Verde, who are the first country to be eliminated from the competition. Ghana's meeting with Mali on Thursday will now be a straight shootout for second place. A draw will be enough for the Black Queens to progress, given their superior goal difference heading into the winner-take-all showdown. Yes, moving away from that, well, we've got another update on the WAFCON, as at least 3 countries have qualified for the quarterfinal stage at the ongoing 2026 Women African Cup of Nations WAFCON. Recent reports show that they are Cameroon, they are Morocco, and Algeria. As Cameroon were the first nation to qualify for the WAFCON last 8 after securing a 1-0 win over Ghana on Sunday. Cameroon lead Group D with 6 points from 2 matches without games in hand. The result against Ghana guarantees the indomitable Lioness a top 2 finisher in their group regardless of their final match against Cape Verde. Similarly, as Morocco Morocco top Group A after a goalless draw by Senegal in a tough match in Rabat on Monday night. The Atlas Lionesses ended the goal with 7 points, enough to place them ahead of Algeria. Finally, Algeria secured their place in the quarterfinal following the 2-0 victory over Kenya to seal second place in Group A behind Morocco. They now have 6 points from 3 matches. Yes, moving away from that. Well, we've got these on the MPFL, and this is coming from no other place but Doma United. As Doma United, Doma, they are set to take part in the preseason tournament in Enugu. The Savannah Tigers will trade tackles with 9-time Nigerian Premier Football League MPFL champions Yimba in the tournament. Doma United are expected to use the tournament to provide valuable match experience. It will also serve as an opportunity for the coaching crew to evaluate the team's readiness for the new season. The Gombe-based club have strengthened their squad with new players for the new season. These players have been urged to remain disciplined, to remain focused and committed throughout the tournament. Doma United gained promotion to the MPFL last season. Yes, and I'm moving away from that. Well, we've got this coming from Turkey, and we know when it's coming from Turkey, it is coming from Victor Osimhen, as the Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen has refused to wear the captain armband during Galatasaray 3-3 draw against Rennes in the preseason friendly held at the Ali Semiyen Sports Complex Rams Park. Galatasaray initially took the lead from the corner kicker with Gabriel Sara providing a well-placed cross into the box, allowing Osimhen to leap highest and powerful head the ball into the net. A brief incident regarding the captain's armband occurred during the second half of the match. Abdulkarim Badak, the team's primary captain, was substituted in the 74th minute. As he exited the field, he passed the captain and back to Osimhen, indicating his desire for the Nigerian international to take on captaincy from the remainder of the team. However, Victor Osimhen declined to wait and instead handed the armband to Yunus Agun, indicating that the attacking midfielder should lead the team instead. Agun was taken aback by Osimhen's choice and attempted to convince him to accept the armband, but the former African Footballer of the Year remained steadfast on his refusal. Galatasaray manager Kambaruka had previously expressed his intentions for Osimhen to be one of the club's captain for the upcoming season, following the departure of Mora Icardi. Yes, now moving away from that, well, we've got this as coming from no other person but Arsene Wenger, as the former Arsenal manager. Arsene Wenger has distanced himself from the failed attempt by the FIFA president Gianni Infantino to sell stakes in the World Cup to private investors. Wenger works with FIFA as the chief global football development. He works as the chief of global football development. The Frenchman has now explained that the role he played at the World Football Governing Body and how he became aware of Infantino's plot. The statement reads, and I quote, "The recent event at FIFA deserves some clarity from my side. At FIFA, I am the chief of global football development. Together with my team, I oversee data analysis of the game, the FIFA Online Training Center, the development of youth education through 60 academies across 60 countries where they are most needed, and youth competitions around the world. In addition, I am a technical advisor to IFAB. I was not involved in the strategic plan and first became aware of the project through media reports. This decision to withdraw the project was absolutely necessary and beyond question because I firmly believe in an independent FIFA that serves our game with commitment, transparency, and integrity." Yes, those were comments coming from no other person but former Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger. Yes, now talking transfer. Well, we've got another one on Victor Osimhen as 4 clubs. As Galatasaray have rejected 4 clubs. Transfer offer for Victor Osimhen as this has been reviewed as reported by newsmen. The 4 clubs that were rejected: Atletico Madrid, Manchester United, Arsenal, and Tottenham Hotspur. Atletico Madrid made an offer of up to 125 million euros, but Galatasaray did not show any interest in the attractive offer, which was made weeks ago. Manchester United are reportedly willing to pay 100 million for Osimhen, but the Turkish Super League champions also showed no interest. Arsenal, on the other hand, is reportedly willing to spend 50 million euros on this transfer, including Victor Gyökeres, whom they signed for 67 million euros. Finally, Tottenham Hotspur are reportedly willing to pay 65 million euros and include players like Kevin Danto, Pep Matasar, Matthias Stell in the offer for Victor Osimhen. But Osimhen is also attracting interest from top clubs in Europe this summer transfer window, and it is yet to be seen if the Nigerian international will end up leaving the club. Yes, moving away from that. Well, we've got this latest update on the FIFA stake. We've got this one on Gianni Infantino as the FIFA president. He said for an emergency meeting in Morocco with some of the senior staff. According to recent reports, Infantino has been lobbying members association to back him, with Asia in particular viewed as a key battleground. Jordi FA president Prince Ali Al Hussein has alleged that some of the tactics to win the vote amount to blackmail. FIFA General Secretary also said Matthias Grafstrom and Arsene Wenger have both spoken out against Infantino's FIFA Forward Enterprise plans. Infantino faces a battle to get even some of his allies on his side. He is believed to be trying to establish whether he retains over 106 votes before determining his next step. Several federations have also asked for time to decide, while Swiss FA says they want personal exchange before taking a position. Yes, quickly moving away from that and moving to the transfer scene, where we've got back-to-back transfer. We've got back-to-back transfer. Firstly, we've got this one on the transfer scene, and this is on Vinicius Jr. and Real Madrid. Some of the key figures at Real Madrid are in favor of Vinicius Jr. being sold this summer. According to recent reports, they believe Vinicius Jr. can leave the La Liga giants if he is unable to renew his current contract. That deal is already in its final year, which means the 26-year-old can leave as a free agent in June 2027. However, Vinicius Jr. will be free to negotiate with other clubs as early as January. The top officials want Madrid to cash in on the Brazilian instead of losing him for free. More negotiations between Vinicius Jr. and the club are scheduled for later this week. It is to be understood that although the player is willing to accept the salary on offer, the sticking point is the renewal bonus he is demanding and the increased image right. Yeah, still talking transfers in, still on the transfer market. Well, we've got this one as this one coming from AC Milan winger Rafael Leo, as he has opened the door to join Victor Osimhen at Galatasaray. The 27-year-old has been linked with Galatasaray and Fenerbahce. Galatasaray wanted to sign him on loan, but AC Milan desired to sell him permanently, negatively impacted the process. However, according to recent reports, Leo rejected Fenerbahce's offer, but opened the door to Osimhen's Galatasaray. Leo has already made it clear his desire to leave AC Milan in search for a new challenge elsewhere. The Portugal international has already made it clear he has already made it clear that he wants to leave AC Milan in this summer transfer window. He was offered to Tottenham Hotspur, but a deal to bring him to Spurs did not materialize. Still talking transfer. Well, we've got this on Manchester United, as Manchester United have made striker Chido Obi Martin available for a loan move this summer. Chido Obi has received a mixed pre-season assessment, with United preferring a continental European destination over clubs in England lower leagues. Red Devil manager Michael Carrick and the coaching staff believe the player is not quite ready for the intensity of the Premier League. Also, attackers like Benjamin Sesko, Matthew Connor, and Brian Mbemo sit ahead of Chido Obi in the current senior pecking order. Chido Obi featured in pre-seasons for United during their 5-0 win over Rosenborg for 30 minutes as a substitute, but he did not travel with the squad for their recent win over Atletico Madrid. Yeah, still talking transfer. Well, we've got this on former Flying Eagle striker Ahmed Abdullahi, as he has completed a move to Turkey Super League outfit Eyüpspor. Abdullahi linked up with Eyüpspor from Premier League club Sunderland. The 22-year-old penned a 2-year contract with an option of an additional year. Yes, moving away from that, still discussing transfer and still in the transfer market. Well, we've got this one. We've got this latest one coming from Nigerian goalkeeper. We've got this one coming from Nigerian goalkeeper Kayode Bankole, as he has joined Tanzanian Premier League club Gold Gate FC. Bankole moved to Gold Miners on a free transfer after leaving South Africa Premier School Soccer League at PSL club TS Galaxy. The 23-year-old put a pen to paper on a 1-year contract with Gold Gate FC. Yes, and I'm moving away from that, still discussing transfer. Well, we've got this. Yes, still discussing transfer. Well, we've got this on former Falconets winger, as this former Falconets winger flourished Chioma Sebastian sealed a move to Portuguese women champions Benfica. Sebastian put pen to paper on a 3-year contract with Benfica. The club had the option to extend the agreement for another season. The 21-year-old left Turkish champions Fenerbahce at the end of last season following the expiration of our contract. Yeah, still talking. Yes, and now moving on. Well, we've got these on the WAFCON 2026 as at least 2 quarter-final fixtures at the ongoing 2026 Women African Cup of Nations WAFCON competition have been confirmed. This follows the conclusion of yesterday's Group B final fixture, which the Ivory Coast defeated Tanzania 2-1 and South Africa won 1-0 against Burkina Faso. The outcome of the result means that Ivory Coast will now face Algeria in the quarterfinals, while South Africa, on the other hand, will face host nation Morocco this weekend. The AFCON quarterfinal stage will begin on Saturday, and only 4 teams will progress to the semi-final stage. Nigeria Super Falcons are the current WAFCON defending champions after they won the last edition by beating Morocco in the finals. Yes, sir. The program is still Sports Diaries on Power 102.7 FM. Moving on, where we've got the fixtures that we should watch out for today. Talking Women African Cup of Nations, where Egypt versus Nigeria will kick off by 9 p.m. And Malawi versus Zambia will kick off by 9 p.m. Yes, you can call in and make your predictions. We all know that match between Egypt versus Nigeria, we will say that Nigeria will win, of course, obviously. Yes, but I just want to know what scores you predict. Yes, like I also said earlier, there's going to be a match between Malawi and Zambia. The number to call is 0816552469. Let's have your prediction as regards the match that is going to be happening live today. The number to call is 0816552469. As we all know, Zambia, Egypt versus Nigeria. Hello.
Hello, ma. Good morning, ma.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma.
Yes,
My
sir.
name is Daudi Israel.
Okay, Mr. Dowdo, it's nice to have you on the program. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma.
Yes, sir. Can we have your
Yeah.
Can we have your predictions as regards the match between Nigeria versus Egypt? What are the scores you are predicting? And there's also another one between Malawi and Zambia. What do you predict?
My prayer is that let Malawi defeat Zambia for me.
Ah, okay. Why? I'll ask you why.
That is because if eventually Zambia is going to go and defeat Malawi, it's a problem for us.
It is. But okay.
It's a problem.
Okay.
But
So
a draw between Malawi and Zambia for me to win with 4 goals can help us.
4 goals.
For us, we must win by 4 goals.
4 goals. No.
Whether we like it or not.
Okay. Well, it's achievable. Yes, we must.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much for your contribution, Mr. Dowda.
Thank you.
Yes, the phone lines are still open for your predictions as regards the match happening between Egypt versus Nigeria. And it's going to be happening live by 9 p.m. And the one happening between Malawi versus Zambia. That is going to be happening live by 9 p.m. today. What do you think? Who do you think is going on with the win? And what scores do you predict? Let's have it. The number to call is 0816552469. Let me call the number slowly. 0816-552-4699. Yes, time is fast spent on the program. Yes, and with that, we've come to a wrap on today's edition of Sports Diaries. Many thanks to those who made today's program possible. Many thanks to those who are here with me in the studios this morning. Many thanks to you listeners who are consistently tune in to listen to Sports Diaries on iPower 102.7 FM. Until next time, I remain your favorite sports diva. Keep loving the game, stay sported, and have a wonderful day.